What's good, you guys? Daniel Cruz here with Cook with Cruz. Back again for another episode. I got a really dope beat I want to show you guys today. Gonna get back into some sound design and processing today. Also going to fill you in with this technique I did to where if you're kind of getting bored of going through all the same sounds on a certain VST or something, I'm gonna show you a way how to pretty much change, I guess, the timbre, the sound of all the sounds on your VST to kind of give you some inspiration, almost in a way giving you some fresh new sounds. That's actually how I made this beat here. This will be good especially if you're going in the studio and you really don't know what you want to make and you just feel like making something crazy, something different. You're just looking for the inspiration. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here in today's episode, and of course another dope beat I'm going to break down for you guys today. So let's check it out. Alright, so I'm going to get right into it. What I was talking about in the intro there, about how you can get a different sound just scrolling through your VST. And again, this is how I got the inspiration and made the beat here. So I'm not doing any samples for this beat. Again, this is just for your pure composition going through your VSTs. Let's take a look into the mixer here. First off, if you can look in here on channel 29, I called it Design Chain. Basically what I did with this channel was stack a bunch of random effects VSTs on this channel. So looking in here, start from the top, Isotope Vinyl. If you don't have this already, definitely go get it. It's free, so go look that up. We got Micro Shift from Sound Toys, VC76, a compressor, Echo Melt 2, one of my favorites, some reverb here. I also experimented with Devil Lock, again from Sound Toys, and a saturation filter, but I ended up turning them off because I didn't like how they sounded. So when I started this beat, I just randomly threw those in on a channel. I didn't know how it was going to sound. Again, you don't have to own all of these VSTs that you see me using. You can put whatever you want, any type of effects VSTs you got. However, feel free to pretty much copy this chain here if you do happen to have all these VSTs. Again, this was completely random, so you can do whatever you want, throw whatever VSTs you want on this chain. So once you got this bunch of randomness stacked up, what you can do is you can just open your VST, whatever you're using. Of course, I'm going to be using Omnisphere. Load it into the mixer and then route it to your new design chain. So now as you're scrolling through all your presets that you're used to hearing, it's going to sound a little different, a little crazy, because again of all those VSTs you stacked up. And then from there you can experiment, turn off. As you can see, I turned off a couple of them, mess with some parameters, just pretty much have fun with it. But again, the sounds that you're going to be going through are going to be pretty fresh, and it's not going to sound at their default setting. So that's my little tip there. I just kind of thought of that on the fly. Feel free to take that. My producers, feel free to take that. So that's pretty much how this beat started. On the design chain, there's no right or wrong way, no right or wrong order to the VSTs that you're using. Link whatever VST you want to that channel. Scroll through your presets and everything's going to sound a lot different. So it can bring a lot of inspiration and creativity for you. So for this beat in particular, for my main melody, the patch I actually run through that chain was just a basic piano. Again, you can take something as basic as a piano and it's going to sound pretty different. So we pulled up Keyscape Wing Upright preset. It's labeled high keys here, and again it's routed over to our design chain. So because of all those effects VSTs, those sound design VSTs, pretty much liked how the piano sounded and came up with a melody from it. So I was pretty satisfied with that melody here, and as you heard, it doesn't sound much like a piano. You can hear that its original source was a piano, but it definitely sounds a lot different. So now for the intro of our beat here, I'm just going to shoot that melody up one whole octave. And now for some background textures behind our piano. I did record some exhale into Edison, kind of tweaked with it a little bit and cut it up, but the purpose of it was to add some background textures for our keys here. Alright, so that's pretty much our intro, and we're going to drop right into the hook after this. So for the drop and for the hook, I wanted the melody to go back down in the original octave I played. And for a nice smooth transition back to our original octave, I recorded it into Edison. I cut out that final chord in the melody and I reversed it. That's just going to kind of give your ear a heads up that the melody is about to go back down an octave. Here's a little clip right here. So that's going to lead us into our drop there. So now for our main keys again, going down into our original octave. I threw it in Fruity Slicer here and had it chopped up to give it more of a sampled, choppy feel. And to layer up now with our main melody, we pulled up Beads in the Bowls in Omnisphere. So again, this is not going to sound like the default preset here. I linked this to the design chain, so it's going to sound a lot different from its actual original preset. But all I did was just layer up the melody here. So this is already going to be some type of trap beat. The melody is pretty strong and catchy right now, so that's all I have melodically. So let's go over these drums now and see how it drops. Let's start real simple, closed hat and snare. 808. Drums are pretty simple right there. That's all you really need for this type of genre, this type of record you want. So let's play it back from the intro and see what we got. So that drop in there is perfect. That's pretty much our hook and the big part of the song there. So let's go into the verse now, where we do some more processing and design to our melody here. So what I did was I took our piano, just played the main chords, put that through audio, reversed it, and chopped it up to get the chords hitting where I wanted them. So here's what the result of that sounds like. Again, that was just to add some variation here to transition into the verse. Also for this part, I cut out most of the drums minus the 808. By the way, for my producers that really like that 808, this 808 here is actually from my Cruise Control Volume 2 drum and sample pack. I know I'm 51 episodes in and I've never plugged my own drum packs and samples before, but this is just a heads up because I really like this 808 and I use it a lot. So if you don't got Cruise Control Volume 2 already, that link will always be in the description of my videos. Shout out to all my producers that have it already. Again, I really like this 808 and just wanted to plug it in there for you guys. And one more thing as well for my producers, if you guys want me to make another sample pack, I'm sure most of you know, especially by watching my videos, I do a lot of composing and sound design. So if you definitely want to see me drop some original samples, let me know in the comments and I will definitely make it happen. But anyways, back to the beat here. For the remainder of the verse, the beat is pretty much going to be what the hook is minus the background pad layer we had. 8 bars of that, and then we're gonna jump into the final 4 bars of our verse. So that could be, again, final 4 bars of the verse or some type of rap trap pre-hook. But basically what I did for the final 4 bars was just bring our intro over. And the purpose of that is obviously to calm the beat down, to get ready to drop the beat again. And that drop is going to be back to our hook. So we'll hear it now again from the hook and then on to the second verse. So there goes the whole beat right there. I know, super simple, but again, that's all you really need for this genre here. Just need that catchy full melody, throw some good drums on there, throw that 808 on there, and you set. Appreciate you watching all the way through this video as always. Please leave a thumbs up if this helped or inspired you in any way. Hope you guys like and utilize the design chain idea I had. I'm sure that will definitely help you if you're going through some beat block or you're just going in and you don't really know what to make. Definitely try it out for yourself. You'll definitely discover some new sounds that way. So questions, comments, concerns, and of course suggestions, please leave those in the comments for me. I appreciate all your guys' comments and feedback. It means a lot. You know I'm gonna 100% get back to you on that. And of course, hope you enjoyed the beat and the video today, but that is all from me. This week I will see you next Sunday. I'm out.